All righty. There's so many more of you when there's a test. Right? So I hope that wasn't too painful. My understanding from the talk of the town is that people had a hard time getting them done. That people did a little bit of them didn't. So we'll see how you compare with everybody else. I certainly know if I was doing it in real time, I would have a hard time. Any thoughts on anything? Somebody asked me earlier today, what's going to be on the written test, which, when is it? It's in a week or two, I think, right? So I did, Jackie gave all the PA time to other things, like the coding stuff. So the written test is multiple choice. And so what I did is I thought, well, how do I make multiple choice questions? And I just flipped through the slides that we've covered so far. And I asked myself, is there an important thing here that they should know? And if there was, I wrote down a little multiple choice question. Often, it's choosing one of 5. So sometimes you might say one of these sentences, I gave you a bunch of sentences. One of them is saying something wrong or something like that. Some of them are, I try to, like, for example, we did recursive backtracking on the knapsack problem, which, quite frankly, my bet is you guys don't understand, right? And I've said a couple of times, hey, do you want to review it? And nobody jumps up, so I treat you like adults and don't go there. But, then there's some multiple questions about, the nuances of that, right? So I don't know, I took an hour or two doing that. I flipped through all the slides, and when I LaTeXed it, I had 120 questions, right? So then I had to think, how many questions can you guys do per minute? And the questions in my mind are of the nature, you read it, you either know the answer or you don't. You put down an answer and you go on to the next one. They're not, you don't have to do a lot of thinking and pondering. Every question, I know if you've looked at the slides, you'll be able to go to the slide where the answer is, right? And see, so I asked Jackie how many questions he puts on his multiple choice, and he said 10. To 10. I was thinking more 80, right? We got 80 minutes. But he says his are more tracing things and thinking things, right? So they're a different nature. So anyway, that's my leaning. It's about 80, quick, multiple choice. You either know the answer or you don't. Yeah. All right, so my formal answer is everything up until a day or two before the test, right? The reality, I'll tell you the reality at this moment is I have 120 questions which only go up to what we've covered till today. I haven't made questions for what we're doing in the future. And if I do, I'll let you know. But also know that I'm lazy and it's going to be hard enough to delete questions, right? So it may be up until now. Any other questions? Yes. Yeah, I've been saying this answer for a long time. I really do try to make my slides good to study from. And the way you do that is, things keep coming in. And if you understand the material, it's kind of like you should always know what the next thing coming in is, right? So I would flip through them, and before you hit next, say to myself, do I understand what's coming next, right? That's my one answer. My other answer is, and this is what I did as an undergrad, the best way to learn the material is to find somebody in the class who's lost and teach it to them. It really is the best way, right? And it's a win-win because they all get something too, right? Any other thoughts? That's a good question. And yeah. Yeah. So there's a good question. And in fact, I went and LaTeXed all my past tests, and I have like 40, 50 pages of questions. So I should give you some, but the hard part is deciding what to give you and what to, right? So yeah, maybe one method, one actually a reasonable method is for me to decide which questions to give you for the test and then give you the questions I don't give you for the test ahead of time. So remind me to do that because I'm probably like many of you and I do everything at the last minute. I say that, but I do have 120 questions made and it's not last minute. So maybe I'm not so bad. Any other thoughts?